Well, how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain of the Steers, and today, chums, I'm inside of No Man's Sky, and I'm on my spring or Easter planet, where there's a whole load of bases that I have toured over the last few weeks. However, I came in to do my live stream on Monday, to do some base tours and to give away some jellyfish helmets, and I was faced with a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue that I tried to document in a video, but my Streamlabs crashed, so I've just had a whole round of issues after issues. But anyway, I will show you the issue firsthand, so you can probably tell what the issue is already if you're looking at the top of the screen and you can see some icons. What you can't see is purple base icons everywhere. Yes, you can see my little white base icon, but if I head on over to this portal terminus right here, now there's loads of bases here, loads, but if I hit other bases, none are listed. Now, I've had people hit me up recently to say, Captain Steve, I've built a nice little bone museum full of skeletons of monsters and dragons and all sorts of wondrous beasts. Please, can you visit my base? I've built it on your Easter planet. I can't find that base. I can't find any base. And even when I had a visitor come here earlier, Miyogi came to visit us, he couldn't see my base computer, and he could only see my base since I was standing at it. There was no other marker there or present. However, if you go over to the Discovery screen, quite curiously, if you exit out to the main area here and hover over the actual planet in question, Kina, it says there, well, it was saying on my live stream earlier, 17 bases listed. Now it's not listing any apart from my own base, which is rather troubling. Before it was showing a lot more. Egg giveaway and one other base. It's only showing my own bases now. The problem has actually got worse. Before it actually still listed a count of 17 bases. It's not doing that any longer, people. Okay, well, that is proper weird. That is really weird indeedy doody. Now, this is on my PC. I'm going to jump in my ship, out of my ship, and I'm just out of sheer curiosity. I want to see if it's also affecting my PlayStation 5. I'm going to boot up my PlayStation 5, and I'll see you over on my PlayStation 5 save in a moment, people. Okay, this is my PS5 save, and it should put me on exactly the same planet since this is a cloud save, but that is not my planet. We've just got black screen. What the flying fudge? Okay, well, this is a cross save. I am on planet Kina still. Alright, so why am I not seeing anything at all? A giveaway base, yeah. What's all this black? What the flying fudge? I can't even see my base. Alright, well, that's a bit different, isn't it? I think my PlayStation save might be a little bit foobarred. What the devil is going on? Okay, if I reloaded that's now, isn't it? That's pretty much 31st. Yeah, that's about now. All right, well, let's just hit reload. Let's just see what happens. Okay. We've got something. This is a little bit better than it was. I mean, I think I'm seeing something. Storm clearing. Can I just not see because there's a storm? Okay, where's my ship? Let's see if we can head towards my ship. Well, there's my base. Let's head towards my base. I mean, I can at least I can see markers at the moment, but I have no idea where I am. And I don't think this is because of... I don't know what's going on. Where the fudge am I? I can't... There's my multi-tool, alright. Let's put on terrain manipulator. Let's put on restore. Well, let's just see if I'm underneath the ground. Let's use that. There you go. I'm restoring right now. Come on. Beam me up to the surface or something. Right, I have no idea what's happening there. Okay, let's try something else. Let's call my ship in. Cannot land here. Well, I can't see any land. I can't see nothing. I have no idea what's happening. Let's have a look, see if we can bring up my... not really getting much going on. I was trying to use my... Here we go. Am I underwater? What the fudge? Where am I? Well, that's an airborne creature. Hold on, it looks like everything is here. I just can't see now. Well, where's my ship? If I can get to my ship, maybe I can get in my ship. Oh, this is freaking freaky. I've never had anything like this happen before in my life. I was just trying to see if I could see base computers. Now I can't see the whole planet. I can't see the game. Okay. I don't think I'm due a refund on this. So, okay, 31 U's. Okay, let's try and get close enough to my ship to get in it. Right, I'm in my ship. Let's take off. Right. We're flying up into space. Okay. We're going to pulse a bit. We're going to stop and call in the space station. Space anomaly. We're going to fly into the anomaly, I hope. I'm in the space anomaly. I'm in the space anomaly, people. Right. Okay. So there we go. We're in the spatial anomaly. I'm playing this game literally blind. Alright. Okay. We're inside the space anomaly. There's Johnny 5 over there. Let's go see Johnny 5. Alright. Oh no, I don't want to invite you to my game. Get out of the freaking way, mate. Ah, get out of the way. I want to talk to Johnny 5. There we go. So, everything is still there. Technically. I think this might be an extension of the shader issue with the black pixels. I think it's just come back and come back with a vengeance. You know how my screen was dissolving before? This kind of feels the inverse. I've got the UIs now, but I haven't got the game. Alright, okay, so something has definitely gone astray, let's say. Right, I'm going to do a reload now, because it would have created another save when I landed in the spatial anomaly. I mean, the UIs and the menus all look fine, and I can see all the icons just fine. I think we can establish, though, that there were no bases even on PlayStation 5, because I went to the Discoveries page and it didn't list them. So I still think the base issue exists on PlayStation 5. I just think now that PlayStation 5 might have an even bigger issue than any other. Right, I'm going to try exiting completely out of the game and coming back into the game now that I'm in the spatial anomaly. Here you go. Let's close out. Let's go back in and let's hope that my PlayStation 5 save is saved. Because it is. If this isn't, I won't even be able to do the Friday weekend missions. But this was working when I got back from India on Sunday. That was yesterday. Yes, Monday today. This was working fine yesterday. But what's changed? Nothing's changed. I mean, the game looks fine at this point. But when I load in, it's just blackness. It's like the Stevie Wonder version, isn't it? What the flying fudge? I want the Captain Stevie version. And let's see how we get in and see how we get on. This is... Ha! We're back! We're freaking back! Alright, well there you go, people. If that happens to you, try and find your ship. Try and fly back up to the Nexus. Right, now I'm going to use the teleporter and teleport back to my base and see... Really? This is... Oh my days. Okay. Maybe it was just a blip. Maybe it was just a glitch. I have no idea what's going on there, but I've got video evidence that it happened. Alright, here we go. So let's go to my bases. I've got a couple of weird images there. I've got more images here than what I ever remembered having before. This is bizarre. I didn't take all these pictures of my bases. No, what the fuck? Okay, something really strange is happening, I think, with their back-end server side of stuff. This is very odd. I can't see my base in question. My egg giveaway planet. Let's have a look at recent. Easter. That's a completely different screenshot than what I took. Alright, well, we go there then. But that's not the screenshot I uploaded. The screenshot I uploaded had the beach view, so that's why I didn't recognise it. Ha ha ha! The planet does exist! Yes! Right, okay, here we go. Sweet! Okay, so now we're here. If I go to the Discoveries page, lovely jubbly, and we look at this system, how many bases does it list under Planet Kina? It's still only showing my own base. It's not showing everybody else's bases. It's not showing a list of like 17 or 18 bases. It's not showing any of the bases that I showcased over the last few weeks. So this is a little bit weird. Oh, hold on. Now they've all just decided to appear here. Oh no, they must be from the actual spatial anomaly, because none of those are on this planet. Okay, well, let me just jump in my ship, out of my ship. In my ship, out of my ship. Now when I do a reload, it should only show bases that are connected to this planet. So here we go, and restore. Okie doke. Right, now I had a few people hit me up in my comments to say, Captain Steve, I've been to the Easter planet. I can't see any other bases. However, I have built a base there. I'm hoping you can see mine. And I've had people on pretty much every platform tell me that they can't see bases in this system. So that's a bit troubling, isn't it, really? Let's go to my recent bases. Now, I also did a Halloween one. I've also done a Christmas one. I could go to one of those and see if I can see anything else inside some of my other previous events. Honey Farm, Mecha Diplo, gas fishing, exotic world fishing. Where's my Christmas base? Christmas base. Mold Farm. Barren Christmas. No, not there. Stormy Ice Fish. I went and done a load of. Yeah, okay. Hunter's Grotto and Lodge. Worm Hunter's Grotto. That's my Halloween one. Let's go to the Halloween one, because I'd imagine there's still bases there. I would have thought. It was quite a busy event. We're going to have a quick look at this. But I got a feeling we're not going to see any bases here either. Okay, this is an interesting one, because you can still see the comms balls that people have left around this planet. But what I'm not seeing is any base markers. But a lot of these bases had little comms balls on, because a lot of people came to visit the bases that were there. So I'm wondering if I did fly to one of those comms balls, whether one of the bases would render in. But I'm just interested to see if this page still lists the bases that are actually in this system. No, it's just listed my own. I've got two bases here of my own. It's only listing my own. So yeah, I think the same thing has happened here as what's happened on my other event planet. And I imagine this has probably happened to hub zones all the way across the verse. So yeah, not good. Anyway, I'm going to return to the space anomaly. I might as well, because I'm still running the expedition. The expedition's running okay. Solo seems to be alright, but at the moment, multiplayer is a little bit squiffy, to say the least. Mainly around base visits, base tours. So considering that I was going to do base tours first half of my stream, second half of the stream giving away jellyfish helmets, it kind of scuppered up the first half of my stream earlier tonight, and it really put me on a back foot. And then Streamlabs crashed for no apparent reason. So I had a few technical issues with Streamlabs, but mainly I had massive technical issues in doing base tours, which was the whole aim of the first half of my stream. Where the fudge is my ship? There it is, right there. Right, well, I create a save anyway. At least I'm in a good place to get back into my old expedition. Do the old expedition. Heck yes, there we go. and safeticated. But for now, people in the viewerverse, I will still be doing the Friday weekend missions for you guys in the viewerverse. I guess I will. But as for the Easter egg giveaway and pet egg giveaway and maybe sharing these jellyfish helmets, I think I'm going to have to put that on the back burner until bases start appearing, until multiplayer is a little bit more stable. Even had problems with sharing friends codes and getting people connected earlier today when I was doing a bit of testing behind the scenes with a few people. So anyway, people out there in the viewerverse, I'll let you know when things change, but it could be that I just completely write off the whole egg giveaway thing. And maybe reconvene when bases are back, do a couple of base tours, and then throw that in as a bit of a side thing, because I've still got some of those flying eggs in my... I might just do one egg giveaway, and it might be at the end of April. It depends how quickly Hello Games get this fixed. But I'll keep you guys posted. But until then, we've still got every Friday. I'm still going to be doing content around this new Relics update. There's still a lot of things I need to investigate and share. And yeah, I do want to try and make my own sort of hybrid dragon out of bones at some stage. I'm hoping to make a multi-headed dragon if I possibly can. But anyway, stay tuned to the channel if any of that sounds good to you, or if you're interested in staying subscribed and up to date with this particular bug, if it's affecting you massively. If you're a base builder and this is affecting you, sound off in the comments, let me know. And please put what platform you're on and how long it's been affecting you. For me, I think this has happened fairly recently. I think it was probably the patch after Relics dropped. I think bases were fine when Relics launched. I think it was the patch straight after, the latest patch that's done this in. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. Let me know if this has been affecting you for longer, and if it has, like I say, give us the platform you're on. Until next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.